Hey guys, here we are outside a small city sports centre on a Friday night at about 7:30, and every Friday night about the same time I come walking around this corner to a Dodger on the other side, and usually there's nobody around. People park their cars and their bikes and turn up on foot and just go straight into the sports centre, so there's usually a couple of people coming and going. But this particular night you can't really see them very well, but in the dark are dozens and dozens of people just sitting around and standing around. I'm not sure how well this is going to show up on your screen, but in the dark here, sitting in the dark just by the glows of their smartphone screens, there's dozens and dozens of people, and no one's talking. Everybody's just looking at their screen. A few people are walking around. People are arriving, constantly arriving. Some people are leaving. Nobody's talking, as you can see and you can hear. Nobody's talking. They're just staring at their screens and coming and going. It was eerie, because usually there's nobody in this particular corner. There's nobody, and there's just all these people. And obviously it's a Pokemon Go thing, right? Obviously. I looked over a couple of shoulders as I walked around. You could see the screen. So it's a Pokemon Go thing going on, but just eerie. Some people said on a previous video we made that it's really good. Pokemon Go is really good because it gets people out being sociable. But nobody was talking to anybody. And nobody's looking around. It was a beautiful night. There was a half moon and the stars, and it had been raining for a couple of days, so the sky was really clear and beautiful. But of course everybody's just sitting and standing, staring at the screen and not talking. Really like some sort of zombie apocalypse going on. It really was. Spooky. Super spooky. So anyway, went inside into the Dodger, trained for 2 hours, came back 2 hours later, so it's now after 9 o'clock, 9:30 at night. After 9:30 at night, 20 to 10, came back out, and there's even more people than there was before, and just a constant stream of people arriving, and a couple of people leaving, and people arriving, and exactly the same thing. Nobody talking, nobody looking around. I walked right around, as you can see, all the way around these people, and 105 kilo guy, 6'3", 105 kilo guy walking around with a camera, and nobody looked. Everybody's just staring at the screen. Nobody's talking. It was the eeriest thing, really was. And again, this corner at this time of night, usually there's nobody here. Just people coming and going from the sports place. Nobody actually sitting around out here at night. Just eerie. Anyway, some of you guys asked us to keep you updated about Pokemon Go. Oh, look at all these people arriving. Some people asked us to keep you updated about Pokemon Go in Japan, so we promised we would. So here we go. Here it is. That's what's happening. But it does still seem to be a small percentage of people, though. When we ask the people we know if they're into it, most of them seem to say no. Most Japanese people are too busy to be spending time doing this. So the majority of people don't seem to be interested in it at all. But of course, when you've got 127 million people, if you've just got a very small percentage of them, that still adds up to a lot of people, doesn't it? So that explains this scene. But isn't it spooky? It really is spooky, isn't it? To have that many people in one place without making any sounds is just spooky, and all coming from every direction, and nobody's talking to anybody, and they're just sort of zombified. Anyway, there it was. As promised, a Pokemon Go update. More videos coming soon.